Hey everybody. Welcome everybody. Come on in, say hello. A lot to talk about, everybody. Okay, whenever you want to say hey, come in the chat. Hey Red Ruby. Welcome Red Ruby. If anybody, if Miss Portland comes on, well, I wonder if Miss Portland comes in, I could bring her up. I've never brought anybody up, but Miss Portland, if you want to come up, you're welcome. Hey Pickle Lover, welcome. Did anybody? Two of y'all are new to me, so Pickle Lover. Hey Donnie. Pickle Lover, Donnie. Did y'all do any random acts of kindness this week or kindness? I did, yay. I'm actually keeping my neighbor's dog at his house. They live next door, and so I've got a pit, where they're called pit bulls or whatever. Sweetest dog you could ever, I mean, he won't even, I tried to give him a treat, and they're like big milk bones, the big ones, and it, you know, it touched his face, but he didn't actually get it, and he didn't even grab for, he wouldn't even reach for it, he just let it fall. It fell to the floor, he just let it fall to the floor. And my neighbor said his grandkids were feeding, Murphy's the name of the dog, they were feeding Murphy from their hands, picking up out of his bowl and feeding this dog with their hands. Very, 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 very good dog. He was in a dog shelter for a whole year before my neighbor got him. So that's what my good deed of the week, because I'm not charging him anything and I'm keeping his dog, and it just means I gotta walk over there, you know, 4 or 5 times a day and let him in and out and everything. Oh, good, Pickle Lover. That's great. I love when people ask me for help. I had a lady ask me for help a while back at a gym I was going to. She just asked me for help with her Apple Watch, you know, but I just like made my day because I could help somebody. You know, so we can do little stuff like that and make their lives better, make our lives better, and everything else. Red Ruby and Y Wonder, I've never seen you guys before. Are y'all new to my chat and everything? I know I've added some people this week with the Mrs. Portland fiasco. She's added a lot because she paid for new subscribers. And so while people are fed up with her actions, she actually said hey Red Ruby, said she actually bought subscribers. I've got the audio of her saying that. I've got some audio from previous days recorded and 2 videos recorded that I'll be working with here in the next day or so. Last night she deleted all of her videos that she had actually been leaving some videos up. She deleted them all Oh, I wonder, yeah. And then, what does the heading of her thing say today? If y'all see her go online, let me know. We'll go over and join her in a little. We'll go over there and watch her, you know. So it's Super Bowl Sunday. Anybody got a team? I don't really have a team. It's just that the quarterback from the Razorbacks, I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. A former quarterback of ours is going to be in the Super Bowl. Was it Cleveland? I don't even know who's playing. I mean, I don't even know. Oh, that's great, Wild Wonder. Habitat for Humanity is a great organization, from what I know. They did a week-long or 3 days or something where women could go and build houses, and I need to go do that next year. I couldn't do it this year or 2021 because I was unavailable. I had to work, but maybe this next time. I want to know how to build stuff. I wish I knew how to build. If I knew how to build stuff, I'd build me a little cabin, but I don't. My father used to build homes and stuff. Hey, Daniel Bashner. Never heard of you either, but I'm glad you're here. That's great, Wild Wonder. So that's our Sundays here. I don't do a whole lot of lives, but our Sunday lives are geared towards helping other people and then talking about whatever. So, you know, I just advise people to just do kind things for other people. And I know that sounds odd because I make a lot of videos about creators like Mrs. Portland. I don't go bashing hard on people. Like, I don't make fun of people's weight and stuff like that, but I do call out some things, and so I guess it's kind of incongruent. Is that the right word? That I would also portray positivity and trying to be positive and everything. I mean, Mrs. Portland's entertainment, and I think that's why her channel has continued to grow, because she is entertainment, and I go there for entertainment. I don't know why other people go there, but it's entertainment, and so I'm sorry that she has a lot of problems and medical issues and stuff like that. What she doesn't realize is that we all have problems in life, and also, like, she bought all these subscribers, and then when new subscribers are coming to her channel, she's telling them to leave. Go away, go away. Have y'all been keeping up with Mrs. P? Anybody? Anybody got a Super Bowl team? Anybody got anything to say? Hello? I'm an introvert. I'm just not one to sit and talk, so I don't know about me doing a bunch of lives, because I just don't. Hey, Natasha Victim. Well, we were talking about our random acts of kindness this past week, and Natasha Victim, and I am keeping my neighbor's dog since Friday morning when I got up until Monday morning at some point. He is not staying with me. He lives next door because he's about, I don't even know what he weighs, probably close to 100 pounds. And I've got 3 dogs here in my house. Hey, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut always makes me want pizza. And so that was my thing this week. Yeah, well, I wonder, she does, and she does get mental help. I think what she needs is for somebody to take away her YouTube, which may happen. I mean, you know, YouTube may or may not take it down. So, and it's starting to get boring. I mean, we might all just quit going over there because it's gotten kind of boring. I don't know. Her last video last night says she's not coming back, but who believes that? If you believe Mrs. P's gone from YouTube and not coming back, put a 1. Wait, let me rephrase that. If you think Mrs. P needs to go away from YouTube, put a 1. Chris C. Chris, were you her mod? Yeah, she needs to go. Put a 2 if you think she's gone for good after her post last night that said she was leaving YouTube. Put a 2 if you think she's really going away. Chris, you were a mod. You were the Chris mod for her, the one that sent her the little stuffed animal and the wine. Great, Pickle Lover. I agree. She will be back. She'll probably be back this morning whenever she gets up, because she's on East or West Coast time. Chris, so I thought she was supposedly an alcoholic, but you sent her wine? I don't get that. And Lana was going to send her wine with the steak dinner. That never happened. I don't know what all. That's kind of when everything went downhill for her, was when she was going in. This is what I wasn't there, so I don't know, but she was going in Natasha's live asking where her steak dinner was that night in Natasha's live. Yeah, Donnie, I agree. I mean, you know, because yeah, she's not gonna. And then her video last night that she posted, or early this morning, it's not good for her mental health. And yeah, and she said that all of her mods were people from, I think she said, Natasha's group, all these mods that she had, and that now her husband's her only mod. That's kind of scary. So, and also yesterday she was talking about how poor she is and how she only gets money from the government, and they barely have enough to eat on after they pay their bills. And then, because they're just, I mean, her husband went and did some odd work and went and spent $40 on roses for her. Well, that's kind of dumb if you're barely able to eat. If you don't have enough to eat, and you're hungry, and you don't make enough to live on to eat, but you're buying roses and alcohol. She's very smart, Red Ruby. But her emotional wellness is very low, and she's also I don't even know. And now she says she has vaginal cancer. Natasha Victim, I think so too. I think that she was. I mean, here's the deal. Like, I predicted a long time ago this was going to happen again when she went back to Natasha's. I mean, it was just so crazy. And she kept coming on and making these videos, and she was so, put together and, doing really good. And I kept thinking, well, no. I was like, no, she's not better. No, you don't overnight go from being one way to being another way in an instant. You just don't. Oh, was that today? Or was that the last night one with her sequin? Yeah, she made all those coloring pages and then said she wouldn't send them out and that she burned them in the fire. And like, did people really want coloring pages from her? They were just patronizing her. It just felt like patronizing to me. Yeah, sad fishing. Right? Oh, she made one like this morning? Hey, River Rat, like she just made one? Aw, jeez. Is she live now or what? I know, Donnie. I don't have any extra money. I mean, I'm not sad fishing. I'm fine. I mean, my house is cold and everything, and I talk about that, and I got my gas bill, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna have to be cold. Oh, we effed up her life. Now that's good. Well, is she live now though? If she's live now, we could no. I don't know. She'll get all up in my. How's she looking today? Is she looking healthier? She looked pretty rough last night when she made that video. I think her husband's enjoying her being on YouTube. Oh, okay. I saw a video that she posted between when I went to bed and this morning when I got up. Yeah, no, the mic. She got that microphone. She had money to buy that microphone. Well, people were giving her money for coloring pages that she printed off of Google or whatever. And then she also had a lot of gel pens that she needed. Chris, what else kind of info do you have about from the inside? Walking disease. I saw that. I'm a walking disease. That's just attention seeking. Yeah, the last video I saw, she was looking rough. And she bought a new mic. She said that she bought a mic for karaoke and it came to her broken from Amazon. So she, I guess, went to the store and got that big mic. Yeah. So I didn't know if she was trying to look like MRB or what. Who knows? Oh, she went crazy on her community page. Okay. That's true, but does Xbox run on the internet? So she was saying they can't both be on the internet at the same time, but he was watching her YouTube from his phone or something, and then now he's her mod, so that's two people being on the internet. I know, Natasha Victor, I'm not being rude, but I think they were just patronizing her. I just think that people were doing that because it kept her happy, and it made her feel good, and I think those people in Natasha's community were just trying to get her to, you know, do something. But man, when she turns against you, like, what did she, I mean, she was like, I love Natasha, Natasha this, Natasha that. I mean, I made videos about, she was like, and somebody said she wants to wear Natasha's skin. And then the next thing, like the next day, she has gone complete 180 on Natasha. It's just quick. 17 minutes ago. I'll have to go watch that. You color when you're bored. Yeah, I mean, and then she was putting them in frames and not wrapping them correctly to mail, and then complaining because it costs so much to mail them. I really don't know how many people really wanted her coloring pages. I mean, yeah, if a kid colored something, but okay, here, Chris. If she has mods and makes a private chat for the channel, you better be ready to listen to her go on about herself. Yeah. Right, I mean, she said she broke the bottle of wine that Chris gave her. Why would you go break a bottle of wine? Because you're mad at somebody. I'd be drinking it. And the other thing is, why are you going to cut up a stuffed animal, give it to your son, or go give it to Goodwill? Why are you going to tear it up? That's ignorant. That's just dumb. We were constantly trying to calm her down and stay positive so this wouldn't happen. No one did anything to her except be nice and support her. That's what it seemed like, looking in from the outside, is like, I was just like, why? Why? But I get what y'all are saying. Well, Natasha Victim, yes, I agree with that. There's going to be people who don't want me to say that, but there are some similarities there. One of the names of her videos yesterday was removing another mod. Yeah, she's got to be worn out. Oh, and then did y'all hear her say that she had been throwing up the night before? This was not this past night, last night, but the night before when Natasha was sick, and she said that she was throwing up. Did y'all get that? I mean, it's been deleted now. She went crazy on chat last night. I must have missed that. Yeah, I know, Spirit. Hey, Spirit. I heard that too. I know. Who's gonna stab a stuffed animal because you don't like the person who sent it to you? I'm sorry, I have not been saying hi to everybody. Hey, Honeybee, River Rat, Spirit, Roscato, Monac W. I don't know how to say that. Anybody else I missed? But, you know, really, how many people are going to go watch her color? I don't know. If that's all she was about, can you imagine? I don't think she really did it. I don't know. I don't think she, why would you break a bottle of wine? Come on, don't break your bottle of wine. Drink it, dude. What do you disagree with? Hey, Broken Justice. Man, I know. Yeah, Donnie, if your 6-year-old granddaughter acted like that, she'd, what, get a spanking and go to her room or something? No more internet for you. Nikki, welcome. Do we know anything about her background? Well, we do know, according to her, that she was born, that she has fetal alcohol syndrome. And if you look up fetal alcohol syndrome, there's a lot of stuff that comes with that. And so I think she was taken from her mother at age 3, or her mother died or something. So I don't really know, but it can be, that could all be mental illness, and trauma causes some mental illness too. Oh, she did? She had nosebleeds when Natasha did just the other day? God. Well, she said she cut up a stuffed animal, but I don't know. It just seems like to me, if you were mad and you cut up a stuffed animal so that you could come back and tell somebody that the gift you gave them, you cut it up because you were mad, I would have taken a video of that if I was doing all that, or a picture or something, but she didn't. I bet she's still holding that stuffed animal. She's still got it. Yeah, she said she's been throwing up whenever Natasha got sick. Well, Natasha Victim, watch some of my videos. You can see a lot about her. The thing is, I mean, I don't even show a lot of the stuff she does. And then yesterday, a couple of her videos were really mean again. She does need help, but she deleted everything, so. But I did make that video about her community post, and then she deleted them all and started posting the smiley face with the middle finger up, and also black boxes, just blank. She has 3 different stories about what she did with the wine. First, she threw it in the trash. Then she said she broke it on the ground and swept the glass up. Then she said, broke it in, yeah, I did hear that. She said she broke it, and then she said it was in the bottom of the dumpster. I mean, come on. Alright. Y'all, everybody doesn't think she needs a YouTube, but she's almost up to getting 1,000 subscribers, which would monetize her if she gets 4,000 hours of viewing, which she's probably getting, because, you know, when she does lives and there's hundreds of people in there, I don't think it takes that long. Yeah, Spirit, I don't know. I mean, where did that vaginal cancer just came out of the blue? Well, yeah, Donnie, I mean, I don't know. She has enough sense to stay off of social media. What, Mustang Sally? I did not know her mother was still around. I did, and I do know that she got a call from her sister while she was live one day, because she said she had a long distance call. Are long distance calls even a thing anymore? Am I just out of the loop? Because I mean, every call now is a cellular. And her hubby's family cut him off. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, the vaginal cancer was something new. I don't know why, I just love to say that. Vaginal. It's new. It is wrong to claim you have cancer when you don't. It's wrong to claim you have any illness that you don't. Yeah, River Rat. That's true. Sister Bernie, welcome. Yeah, it is sad that because of her mother's drinking that she has that, and maybe, I mean, is that even true? I don't know with her what's true and what's not. It just seems so, but it does seem likely, and she does have some of the physical facial what's it called? Well, if you look up fetal alcohol syndrome, some of the facial features that she has can be attributed to that. Yeah, I don't think she, why would you go buy wine coolers if you know, why would you bust a bottle of wine when you're poor just because somebody gave it to you? You're just going to say you did that. You're not going to actually do it. I'm sorry, River Rat. Sorry for your loss. She can be funny when she wishes illness on people and making light of loved ones passing. That crosses the line. Yes. When she was wishing COVID on Granny's watching's son and everybody, all of us, she wanted us all to get COVID. Well, she just has temper tantrums and says whatever comes to her mind. Yeah, I know, Donnie. I've got that recorded. I've got 3 audio recordings of her that I haven't done anything with, and 2 video recordings. For some reason, I couldn't save her or record her videos until they've been up for a while. So, like, I didn't get any of her yesterday. I didn't even record the audio on those. I could have done that. Chris, she thinks she hurt you by doing that? It was a gift to her. I don't care what she did with it. The only person she was hurting. Exactly. She's only hurting herself when she does crap like that. And when Natasha let her back in, you know, I think 99% of us knew that that it wouldn't end pretty, that that this would happen, and I don't see going forward how she can survive, because without, I mean, the last video I saw that she made overnight was about Kelly, the advocator, like trying to apologize to her or something. Kelly the advocate. Kelly the advocate was very nice to her. I was like, oh my, she's being really nice to Mrs. P. She did buy subs, Spirit. Yep, I have it recorded on audio recording that she was going to buy subs because she was losing subs. You're going to lose subs when you're acting like that, because, you know, and then the other night, all these people were coming in her chat that, you know, you've never heard of, and it was so funny. I was about to die. I was laughing so hard because these people, she was just modding people she didn't even know, and you could tell. I mean, it was just, it was so funny. I was laughing. I couldn't even, hey honeybee, I couldn't even see. I was laughing and crying from laughing so hard. I haven't heard that story. Wow. International what? International House of Pancakes? Um, we owe her an apology, and the day she apologizes to us fuck ups, it's the day hell freezes over. Oh, come on, Mrs. P. Don't be so mean to us. Mrs. P, if you're here, if I can figure out how to get you up on panel, I'll do it. You can come talk to us. Yeah, Mustang Sally, and I'm sorry you have stage 4 lung cancer. That's horrible. My grandfather passed away from that, and an uncle by marriage. Well, I don't know. I think Portland Andy would beg to differ with that, honeybee, but I haven't heard his whole story. But Portland, what did I just call him? I just said his name. If he's here, he can come up, or he can come on my panel sometime. Let's see. Oh, fetal alcohol syndrome was claimed when someone suggested she had it. So we don't really know. Yeah, but she really does have some she does have some birth issues. Come on. Yeah, there you go, pickle lover. She busted the bottle after she drank the wine. That's right. She didn't bust that wine out. Yeah, I don't know about that, Nikki. Probably. Yeah, no money, but she got that nice mic. The last I looked, there was zero. I think the money that she was getting was from Natasha's people. And now that she's done what she's done with Natasha, I don't think she's going to get money anymore. But I mean, I don't know, because I didn't give her anything. I'm not, no. Oh, Mustang Sally, that's great. I just have one from night before last, and the one that was up this morning when I got up. I did not get 2 from her yesterday. 2 that I know of, I guess. She had on those sequin excuse me, top that her husband got at the fair. Yeah, I know. Monica, I don't know how to say her. I'm not going to say I've never heard of vaginal cancer, but it's something that I don't know anybody who's ever had. It is kind of rare. And she said then last night or yesterday at some point, she said that she had been and had radiation 6 months ago. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see that. She must have gone live right after I was. Yeah, I know Mustang Sal. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think she bought them. From what I was told, what I've been told is that if you buy subs, they're not necessary. They may be bots, but they also will not be from the U.S. And they may or may not stick around. And then they're not really coming to you because they like your content. So what kind of hurts your channel, because if you have 1,000 subs and you don't get very many views, then it doesn't look good on in the algorithm. So they actually hurt you in the long run. they might help her to get monetized, but getting monetized and actually making any money are two separate things. Eight or 9 Facebook pages? Oh my Jesus. What? Are they under her name, her Kelly name? I gotta go look at that. That's crazy. Who has 8 or 9? I know people who do. They'll have a Facebook page and then I don't know why they get another one and they have the other one up. Okay. I gotta catch up with you guys. Chat. Sister Bernie, it may be her mom's fault that she was born like that, but she's an adult and should be able to control her actions. Yeah, I bet her son acts more mature than her. There's a channel called Financial Wolf and a video called I Bought 1,000 Subs and What Happened. It's good and explains why it backfires and isn't a good idea and doesn't help, it hurts. That's what I've heard, K1771. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. It supposedly does hurt your channel if you know, and if it's against terms of service too. I guess if we reported her, she could get her channel taken down. I don't know. Oh, international long distance calls. Okay. Hey, MRTC. Yes, Kelly was super nice. Is Kelly a therapist or psychotherapist or whatever? She seemed very nice and it wasn't patronizing the way it was coming from her. I don't know, she seemed very nice. Yeah, there are rumors of people buying subs. It's never a good idea. It's against terms of service, and they're not real. Yeah, and if you have 30,000 subs and 30 people in chat, the algorithm's not going to be in your favor. And so what if you're monetized? You're not going to make any money because unless you have a lot of viewers, you're not really going to make much money. And I feel bad, Sister Bernie. I feel bad because I do make fun of Mrs. P because she has issues, and I feel bad about that. I was out running this morning, and I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that. That's not me to make fun of her and to make videos, but it's entertainment, and she cycles in and out of this stuff, and she's gonna be fine. She's not going anywhere. Yeah, she lashes out in anger, and she just goes like the Tasmanian devil. Wah! Can you imagine? Oh wow, yeah. So I was watching the last PayPal, and she was getting money, and I was just like, oh my gosh, who's sending her all this money to buy coloring pages that she says she gets off of Google for free? And then, I'm mad and I'm not giving you my coloring page that I promised you. And that was so mean to say that to Natasha about her grandmother, that she's not going to give Donnie her coloring page, nor is she going to give Hannah hers. That was just so fucking rude. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Mustang Sally. Fetal alcohol syndrome. Fetal alcohol syndrome. Her mother drank a lot when she was pregnant with her, Mrs. P. Yeah, that's what she was doing. Is I'm not selling the pictures, but if you send me a donation, well, and I don't even think she was saying you had to send a donation and get a picture, but people were sending donations and she was sending them pictures. And so, did anybody really care if she didn't send them one? I mean, seriously? Oh, I just had that one up. Okay, Mustang Sally, thank you. I will get back with you if I might get back to you later. Yeah, I was wondering, she was tearing up everybody's stuff. Is she going to give back the cash that was given to her? No. Yeah. Fetal alcohol syndrome. Oh, I thought he bought it. He won it? I think he bought it at the fair. I don't know. I don't know. She said it was a little, almost too small. I would never give her my home address, but, you know, people did. Welcome, White Rabbit. Trumper on Trumper hate. All right. What's that? SA. What's an orange man poster? Shannon in Arizona, welcome. Oh, good grief. I'll have to go try to find those. Okay, Mona. Got it. Mona. I was trying to make that into a whole name. Yes, I've heard that a lot, Mustang Sally. I mean, I used to hear it a lot. I used to hear it constantly, like constantly. And I was in Vegas for a trade show one time. I think it was 3 days. And at the last day, this man, and people were saying it the whole time I was at this trade show. And this man came up and he said it like he'd been watching me. And I also had somebody come up to me at the trade show saying that I could work in Vegas and, you know, do stand-ins. I don't know how that works, but like not pretending to be her, but I don't know. It was weird, but yeah, I hear that all the time. I did. Yes! I see K7711771. I see borderline personality disorder as well. I believe, you know, I believe, and it's in one of my videos, I Hate You, Don't Leave Me, that book, you know, where borderline personality, they're like pushing you away and then pulling, you know, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and then when you try to leave them, they beg you to stay, and I've actually been through that with someone with borderline, and I stuck that in that video. I didn't know if anybody noticed, but yeah, and what I understand about borderline is it's very, very close. Behaviors are very, very close, and tell me if I'm wrong, K1771. Behaviors are very, very close to bipolar. This person that I knew actually was bipolar, had been diagnosed as bipolar and borderline personality disorder. So they had been diagnosed with both. Borderline does not have any medical, there's not a medicine that helps with that, whereas the bipolar can be leveled out with medication. That's my understanding. She bought a subscription box? Jesus. Yeah, Mustang Sally. So many people were trying to help her. And dissociative disorder, I'm not as familiar with that. It's possible. I don't know. I mean, and I'm not medically able to diagnose someone legitimately. Have a degree in psychology, but a bachelor degree in psychology is not worth a lot. Oh, you're talking about Kelly. Okay, I need to catch up with you guys. Yeah, Queen. Let's not talk about Trump here, please. Okay, yeah, she's some kind of advocate for real. Yeah, don't you think, Shannon, in Arizona? I think a lot of what's been going on has been patronizing, and Mrs. P doesn't get that nuance in people. And when she was doing her lives and she was happy, it was like, these people were saying things, and if they said it a little bit sneakily where she didn't realize they were making fun of her, she'd leave it. But how can you tell? Say where they're from. She doesn't have many of. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have 400 subs and I've got 46 watching. It's just kind of like that. Oh, okay. Really? She's a rabbit hole herself? Yeah, her counselor, as she says, should tell her to get off of YouTube. But I mean, if they did, she wouldn't do it. Yeah, that's right. Medications don't treat personality disorders. I don't know what that means. Yeah, nobody's giving her $2,000 for vacation. Okay, White Rabbit. Yep. Disassociative with BPD and PTSD. Yeah. Oh, Mark. Welcome, Mark. Mark Klein. You would give her $1. I don't know. I mean, if she was... I haven't donated to anybody on here. I have joined 2 different communities, like the 199 thing. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know about Molly, but yeah, I think you're not talking about my husband, but her husband. You had a Mrs. P as your mom? Oh my goodness. No more talking about politics, please. Don't mention any of these presidents right now, because I'm just not. she can't control her own anger, right? Did I see where she was involved with some political group and supported Orange Man and he was nasty with her comments? I don't know what you're talking. I know. Were you talking about Molly or Mrs. P? White Rabbit, you think it's a hoot? Good. Well, I'm thinking that Mrs. P. Yeah, I mean, I've only known about Mrs. P for a few months, and this behavior is just, you know, it's like a roller coaster. Yeah, hate's a strong word. Yes! I read that book, Stop Walking on Eggshells, after the person that was in my life that I had to push away with the whole, and I found that book, and that's one of the best book. That book did more to help me than any book that I've read. Maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah, if you know somebody like Mrs. P in your real life, read Stop Walking on Eggshells. It will help you. Thanks, Kay 1771. I love that book. Well, yeah, I don't know. When she was doing really good with her channel, like was happy and was, you know, doing all that, I actually thought, wow, I want her meds because she's doing really good. But it seemed that only lasted as long as she was getting the attention that she wanted. And when Natasha's aunt passed away, Natasha couldn't put up with her anymore, so that was her in there. Yeah. Yeah, she's got a $2,000 vacation fund, Mrs. P does, and then she also wrote in there, it's in a video I did, when I did a video that's of a lot of her community posts over the, gosh, Thursday and Friday, I guess. I posted the vacation fund. Yeah, that's right, Kay. They do. They'll switch counselors. Yeah, the fund's ridiculous. The other day, supposedly she had somebody that helps her with her health issues, and also somebody who helps her keep her house clean. I don't know. I wish somebody would help me with my house. Mark Klein's your favorite mod. DBT group therapy. Learn mindfulness, interpersonal effectiveness, distress tolerance, and emotional regulation. Okay. Thanks, White Rabbit. Let's see here. Are a lot of YouTube creators unemployed recovering addicts? Well, I wouldn't know that because I don't know who's employed and who's not, or who's an addict and who's not, or who's recovering and who's not. But it's a good question. Maybe somebody else will know the answer to that. Yeah, she's, you're right. I don't know who, like, she thought she was getting rescued by. Yeah. She's going to go stock up on alcohol, and that alcohol that she showed in that one picture was the blackberry or some kind of brandy, flavored brandy that she had last time she said she was drinking. She did she did appear to be drinking a wine cooler. The other times when she said she was drinking, I don't know if she was drinking Pepsi or rum and Pepsi. I don't know. Yeah, Portland Andy. I wish I could talk to Portland Andy. Yeah, Natasha victim. Seems like a lot of people have quit their jobs since COVID. Yep, Mona, that's true. Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I just thought it was the meds because I didn't know what was going on in the background. I have heard a little bit of that since that Natasha's group was having to deal with a lot that we didn't know about with Mrs. P. So I don't know. Hey, Lycan. Yeah, you're attached. You're codependent on your alcohol. You and your alcohol are codependent. Yeah, I mean, if you don't work and you're able to be online all the time, then you probably could at least do a work from home job. Stop bullying me. Well, I wonder. Wait, I must have missed the inappropriate trips to the ER. Yeah, the not having empathy can be a very disabling way to be in life. That's what they say about narcissists, that they lack empathy. So, Donnie. Yeah, the last thing she needs is alcohol. That's right, Natasha victim. We all fuck ups. Well, Spirit, you know what? If I'm a fuck up and she's not, I'll stay being a fuck up. Yeah, it's sad. Okay, yeah, I will contact him. Okay. I mean, I think I did a few months ago watch him. What did I say, Mark? What are you laughing at? I don't know what I said. Hey, Daisy Duke. Yes, that was what I was saying earlier, that she has said that she has fetal alcohol syndrome, and I said that she has some of the facial features that are associated with that. You got a bone spur. I'm sorry you feel that way. A narcissist apology, yes. Yes, narcissism seems to be abundant in our world. Yeah, she's got a coat. So she missed out on the development, cognitive development. I don't know about her head. Oh yeah. I know, Mark. I mean, really, you know, when somebody like that makes a comment like, you're all fuck ups, I'm just like, okay. Whatever you say, Mrs. P. Splitting, yes, splitting. Yeah, splitting is not good. Hey, Sarah Nash, welcome to my channel. Thanks for subbing. Hey, everybody, please give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. I prefer thumbs up, yes, and subscribe if you haven't. You do, you like my videos. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah Nash. It's just so hard to, they take so much time, and when I'm making a video and I think it's, you know, there's something funny in it that makes me laugh, I'm like in a hurry to get it done, to get it out there, and sometimes I'm just like, could have done a few more things, but I'm like wanting to get it out, so thanks. Brow to top of head. Okay, Daisy. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, Daisy, she's claimed that she's got bipolar, fetal alcohol syndrome, vaginal cancer, kidney disease, heart problems. I know I'm missing more. So, Nana Sue, so that's what I thought, but they're saying her mother's still around. That doesn't mean she didn't abandon her, but oh, thanks, Natasha Victor. Yeah, she's got the physical. Oh, thanks, Mark Klein. Thanks, y'all. Everybody's making me feel good. What baby did she lose? Oh, you mean when they took him away? You can't see your keyboard. That's fine, Kay. We're not. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody's spelling. It's really hard for me to type on a phone, and then, you know, if I see that I spelled something wrong and I can't go back, I mean, I can, but it's like I've written, I don't know, I'm a stickler for things like grammar and things, but there's some things that people say in YouTube so much, I'm like, dude, why do they say that? It's just the bad grammar stuff. I can't deal with it. Well, White Rabbit, I'm just saying, you can give me a thumbs down if you don't. It's just good for the algorithm for me to get them. But, you know, Froggy, I gotta ask for them, because sometimes when I'm in a chat and somebody asks for them, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go do that. But typically, I like people's. I just like people's stuff because I know it's, you know, it's good. It is. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, they do. They take forever, and my wrist is killing me. I fell running about, I think it was before Christmas. It was before Thanksgiving too, because at Thanksgiving I still had a bruise on my face. I fell on my freaking face, y'all, and I caught my fall with both my wrists and everything, and so this wrist got hurt back here. It's not carpal tunnel, that hurts on this side, and it hurts back here on my wrist. And then working on with the computer mouse is really not helping matters. That's very nice, Sarah. Thank you so much. characteristics from what other 9? Are there 9? Or my favorite class whenever I was getting my degree in psychology was abnormal psych. That deals with all this and really the really bad stuff. My professor for that class is a doctor, and he's a doctor at a VA hospital. The VA, there's 2 VAs in that town, and the VA where more of the mental patients go, he was there, so he had real life, you know, he's not just a professor, he has daily real life stuff, and it was just very interesting. He had really bad BO though. Okay, thanks Mustang Sally. I hope you subscribed and you come back. Have a great day. If you like the Super Bowl, hope you have fun watching it. Well, right, Daisy Duke. I mean, those are features, but I don't know. I don't think you have to have them all to be. It really doesn't matter what she has. She's mentally ill. Oh, fetal alcohol effects. Yeah, okay, 1771. Do you have a channel? Because you're very smart about all this stuff. Hey, Roddy Mama, welcome. Oh, thanks, White Rabbit. Well, I mean, thumbs down, you know, everybody gets thumbs down sometimes. Well, Daisy Duke, yeah, I know. I don't know what, I mean, I don't know what she really has, but as an armchair, I don't know. No, you can't diagnose another person on the internet, even if you're, even if your education, even if you're like a psychiatrist, they'll say, well, I can't diagnose you without talking to you. But yeah, I think she's got a lot of different mental illness. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, thumbs up and subscribers. It's free, and it really helps if you could do that on my videos. That you know, if you like them, give them a thumbs up, because it helps me get more views. Okay, well, I'll go look for that. Everybody look at look for look for K1771's comment on Stargaze's last video. Not right now, but after we get done. What about, isn't there something about your lip right here? Too, that's a sign of where you don't have that thing right there? I don't know. Well, yeah, Sarah Nash. I watch stuff that I don't give likes to, because I don't like it. Oh, there's not. I didn't know how many there were. They do overlap, and that's what I was told, and that's why whenever this person that I knew has been diagnosed with borderline and bipolar, I was just like, wow. I almost completely was able to break away from that, free from too much worry, but I can't say that it was 100%. Who's the game? Cleveland and it's the Rams and Cleveland Browns. Is that right? Because the quarterback for the Cleveland, I think it's Cleveland. He was an Arkansas Razorback, and I'm a Razorback fan, so I'm gonna have to pull for him. I mean, he's a quarterback. When he was at Arkansas, when he was an Arkansas Razorback, and they weren't doing very well, they lost a game, and somebody burned his truck. He came home to a burned up pickup truck. I bet he's got a nice one now. Overly emotional or unpredictable thinking and behavior. They are antisocial, borderline, histrionic, and narcissistic. Goldwater rule, what's that? Thin upper lip, yeah. Mona, I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. You've been watching Gone with the Wind? You're a fan of the referees? I never heard anybody say that before. Yeah, okay. I don't, I'm an armchair I can't say the word. I diagnose people. But only when they're really, really, like, certain narcissists. I worked for a guy, most recently. Yeah, Cincinnati Bengals. There we go. So it's Cincinnati and the Rams. It's the Bengals and the Rams. Thanks, y'all. I'm for Cincinnati just because of the quarterback. I watch a lot of college football, but I have not watched pro football much in a few years. She tries to pretend her life is how she wants, like she has regrets about her child. She also asked for number 2 used DVDs, not $100 plus. Are you talking about Mrs. P? Yeah, and Daisy, whenever she was back in Natasha's group, she even said the other day she was back full time. I mean, this was like the day before she went off on Natasha. It was just like night and day. I mean, day and night or night and day, and just like, can't compare. What can we compare? Yeah, let's all root for the Bengals. They've never won before, and nobody's got a, well, some of us don't have a team in it. I think I might be subscribed to Dr. Grande. I think I might be subscribed to him. Goldwater rule. Wait, where was I? Am I that far behind? No. Okay. I lost my place. I'm sorry. I'll get there in a minute. The Goldwater rule is just regarding diagnosing. Okay. Yeah, I think I may be subscribed to him. Oh, you got bets going on the game? I could go over here to the horse races and gamble. I think I'm going to the casino this week, y'all, for real. Not really the casino, the horse races. I may go in the casino. I think it's this week. I'm going with a friend. Haven't been to the horse races in 6 years, but I think I'm gonna go. But it's not something I want to do like every other day. Ugh. Yeah, Daisy. I mean, I watched college football all day, every Saturday during the season, and I just have not been able to get into NFL in a few years. But you know, it's a Super Bowl. I'll have it on for sure. And I always love the underdog. Yeah. Hey, T Scale, welcome. Oh, you think? Because pathological liar goes with all of that. Say, I wish I could hear you say that, White Rabbit. Aye. I would like to have some pizza and wings, but I cooked the other day. I got some steak, and I cooked steaks in. Well, actually, I use pie crust because you can substitute pie crust for this bread, and you cook the mushrooms and stuff, and then you put them in, and you wrap it all up in this breading. And I made a lot, so I've got to eat all that. It's so good. So I won't be having any junk food, I don't guess. Excuse me, my phone's beeping at me. You got to bounce. Thanks for reply chat. Hey, thanks, Mona. Thanks for being here. I hope you subscribe. Oh, your husband watches it, so you do? I have 100% control over my remote. Ooh, the casino. Yeah, well, I mean, the casino's open here 24/7, and I haven't even been. I've walked in the casino once. I think I was going to the horse races then. It might have been 6 years ago, or it might have been another time. Money's really hard to come by, and I don't like to blow it. But I'm getting a tax refund, so I'm gonna take, I don't know, $50 or $100 and play for a day. I didn't know about that, White Rabbit. I probably only watched parts of them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I can't afford to go. Oh, I see. So that was just normal for her to be doing that. Everything was about Natasha. Arkansas, SA. Super Bowl not so super if the Chicago Bears not in it. Go Irish. The Irish, they're just, you know, they got no what's it called? No conference. They got no conference. My favorite college team is the Arkansas Razorbacks. So we only got one team in Arkansas, and we don't have a pro team. And we finally got a good coach, so I'm a Hog fan. She has problems. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't deserve a pass if she's going to come on a platform like this. I'll start watching more of his stuff. Let me see. Oh, my husband can grill. Oh, yes, I had ribeye. That's what I cooked, and I actually bought a pack of 2, and it's a lot. It's a lot of meat. I cut them in half and cooked 4 different things, and then I discovered like I couldn't eat a whole one, and that was without any sides, just the mushroom bread and steak, and I couldn't eat the whole thing. And the reason that I wanted that is because some friends had me over at Christmas, and the husband cooked. It wasn't ribeye. He had like a really even better cut of meat, but ribeye's my favorite. It's got a lot of fat. Go Ducks. Oregon, though, they wear those bright yellow shoes, right? The fluorescent shoes and uniforms. Mostly college football. I watched the SEC channel because Arkansas's in that, and so there's plenty of games, and I can kind of keep up with the teams. Yeah, I'm sure it's very hard to have that. Yeah. It doesn't feel anything because I always have it. I don't know how it feels to not. It's been so long since I had anybody else that I lived with. I haven't always had the full control of the remote, but I have the last decade. That's what you're having? Gatorade glass salute. Go Hogs! Woo! Pig suey! Going for the heartburn. Yeah, okay. Explain to Sister Bernie about lacking insight. Oh my gosh, they don't even know their own color. Mark Klein. Yeah, I know you can do all that. I am not going to start gambling on my phone or watching the horse races on my phone. Yes, the Razorbacks, there for a couple of years with our coach going motorcycle riding with a woman that he had hired on the university who was much younger than him. They had taken some motorcycle rides. So he resigned or got fired. And then we had this interim coach. He was Looney Tunes, seriously. So yeah, Arkansas still has a team, and we've got a good coach. So a really good recruiting class coming in. So there. More than someone that does what she does based on needing it for legal fees. Oh. Well, I agree. I do have a little bit of sympathy for Mrs. P and the fact that she's not, well, she's just so far gone. Daisy Duke, well, I've actually met both the Clintons at separate times. I photographed a party where Bill Clinton was it was a fundraiser for a Supreme Court justice, a state Supreme Court justice, and President Clinton was the featured guest. And then I photographed the Democratic Party annual dinner thing that they do, and it was Mrs. Clinton right before. I think she had announced she was running for president, but she hadn't actually started running yet or whatever. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, so they don't realize they have a problem, and it's hard to see the treatment. They have to experience consequences. Yes, consequences will train most of us to do things, right? Oh, they change every game. Wow. But they do wear bright, right? They wear those bright shoes and stuff. Yeah, the sense of entitlement is pretty crazy. So at her age, at Mrs. P's age, being 54, I think she is, she's lived like this forever, so uh, my nephew suffers from mental illness. He now refuses to help and is now homeless and refuses to get help. So a lot of the homeless people, I'm friends with a guy who runs a homeless organization. They go out to the camps and feed people and take them clothes and all kinds of stuff. They do all kinds of things, and from what I understand, there's just some people who are mental ill who will not live inside even. Oh, thanks, Roddy Bomb. Yeah, kind of cool. NC and Mrs. P are both dangerous, but in different ways. Yeah, it has been pretty wild watching that all happen. It's been a wild few days in YouTube land. Yeah, T-Scale, you just have to, well, you have to have good boundaries when you're dealing with people who don't have boundaries. You have to have really good boundaries, and boundaries are kind of difficult if you care about the person. Yes, there's a lot of places that people can give, yeah, and giving people money for people who don't work. You think horse racing is hard to win? I'm hoping somebody will give me some tips when I'm there. I've never won big at the horse races. The best I ever did, I think, was, oh gosh, probably in the 90s. No, I don't even know. It's been a long time ago. I went with some people and I won, I don't know, it was like $137 on a $2 bet on a horse named Little Red Vet. And I usually bet on long shots because, you know, if you bet on a favorite and it comes in, you bet $2 and you get $2.50. It's not worth it. Oh, okay, Roddy Mama. Wow, Kay, that's a lot. Oh, wow. He unalived 4 people? You've been through a lot. That's got to be traumatic. So traumatic. Okay, so I'm getting the ducks mixed up with somebody else then. Like I said, I watched the SEC. So Alabama, Arkansas, Auburn, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Florida, Vanderbilt, Georgia. Those are a lot of the teams. Yeah, Sarah, I'm with you about the cooking instead of ordering takeout food. And for me, when I eat out or get something to go like that, it's very rare. And like I could buy, like those steaks I bought were very expensive, but it was about the price of one takeout meal, and I'm probably gonna get 6 meals out of it. Could have got more. So same thing about going to Starbucks to get a coffee when you can make coffee at home, and it's just all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's it. If you give an inch, they take a mile. That was what happened over with Mrs. P and Natasha. Is, man, it looked like, and from what I've heard since, that they were really trying to deal with her the best they could, and it just took that one time when Natasha told her. The chat wasn't about that, and Mrs. P completely just flew off the handle about that. So yes, and then when people lose someone, they don't even think of eating spreads of food every day. The first thing on your mind is how you're going to cater your meals. Something's wrong. She could use to go without. I mean, we've had deaths in my family that were aunts, and I've lost aunts and uncles and all my grandparents. And the most we ever got was like a one-day thing where the people bring the food and have a meal for the family. People bring food, but I don't know. Every family's different, though. What do I know? Yeah, 220, Mark. I think you like horse racing because you know about that. Yeah, you bet $2 and your horse wins, and you get $2.20 back. 20 cents. I say $2 because that's the minimum you can bet, and there's like 9 races a day or something, sometimes more, sometimes 10. It's very rare that I haven't even been to the races in 6 years, and the only reason I know it's been 6 years is because I asked this man recently. He was on the racing commission. He's a friend of mine, and I asked him sometime in the last few months, did he still go to the races? Because the last time I saw him there, the last time I was there, I saw him, and he said he hadn't been in 6 years. So I'm guessing it's been 6 years for me, because I haven't, NC and my cousin that took out my family are very similar in many ways, short of homicides, of course, but. Really? Wow, interesting. Sarah. Yeah, I mean, eating's not the first thing I think about when I'm in emotional pain, from the loss of a friend or whatever. Not me, but I mean, that's not saying other people don't. I don't know. Yeah. Well, Natasha Victim, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, what would you have done without everybody? Well, all these people that were there had to eat. They eat 7 days a week. So, and from the way it appears that Natasha and her family pretty much eat takeout. I know that her daughter cooks sometimes, so it's not 100% takeout, but it's a lot of takeout, and so you're already, I don't know how you were paying for all that without the donations. You think so, T-Scale? What's the latest with Kim and Crafton? I heard he was really, really, like, in a bad way, but then I heard that wasn't true, so I'm not sure what the facts of the facts are. Roddy Mama. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're in shock over a death like that, yeah, maybe that's true. I think that well, I mean, drama sells, and people are going to have the drama on, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I want to do other stuff, but here I am talking about Mrs. Portland because that's what's going on right now. And chuckle under their breath about them, like Molly's going with ink. Oh, yeah, it was like a mom. You mostly quit gambling, saving for retirement. Pretty good at sports betting? Yeah. There's a lot of begging for money. I know. Are you talking about Mrs. P? I wonder if they get food stamps, because I would think it would be. I don't know, but I noticed that whenever Mrs. P's live, that her husband goes out to smoke several times while she's live, and then he like always gets a Pepsi. They got money for cigarettes and Pepsi, so maybe smoking's got to be the most expensive thing. Yeah, maybe so. Mrs. Portland, if you're here, you can come up. Well, Sister Bernie, the timing was bad because I think that it just made it harder for all that to happen while Natasha was down with her having COVID and losing her aunt, and her mother's sick, and her, I mean, they're just going through a lot right now, and I guess it just hit ahead. I mean, I guess if Natasha could have waited till she was in a better situation, then she could have handled it with less stress. There's that too. Donnie, I love. Yeah, snap, crackle, and pop, and you want on a horse? Cool. I think that everybody pretty much knew that Mrs. Portland and Natasha would come, that would all come to head at some point. There's just no way that Mrs. P, from past behavior, was going to do anything any differently. Good for you, Donnie. Snap, crackle, and pop. So if there's a horse called that when I go to the track, I'll go ahead and bet on it. I usually bet on freaking horses by whatever name I like, and then I bet long shots because I want to win big. Okay, I think yeah, I don't know what's going on with. Well, T-scale, that's probably true. Oh, and Mrs. P was saying that Natasha's, what's his name? Her boyfriend had left her or something. Twilight Zone material. I don't understand how people can justify the needs. They just like her so much they will support something. Maybe that's it. I think people want to be, they want to feel like they belong to something, and when they want to belong to a creator, perhaps like Natasha, who will speak her mind if she doesn't like someone, and so that person feels like they're in the in because they've got in with this person who, hey, if she didn't like you, she'd kick you out. But then, like, whenever Siren left and everything different, and Jax and all that, she claims she doesn't care for anybody. You think they get food stamps? Definitely. Oh, okay, Kay, that makes sense. Oh, thanks, Mark. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Well, T-scale, I mean, I don't think they're gonna hurt too much from missing a meal or two. No. Pretty much all of us could. Yeah, Sarah, and from what we were told, the service was covered, which that's a great thing. But anything beyond that for bereavement, I guess it's just who wants to give. If somebody wants to give, that's on them. That's their business. Somebody rolls their own cigarettes. Well, first Mrs. Portland was asking for email addresses so she could mail their, I thought she was emailing them out, but then she was asking for their mailing addresses, and from what I understood, she bought these dollar store or Dollar Tree frames, and didn't package them to where they wouldn't break, so people were getting broken frames, glass, and all that. Yeah. We're watching It's a Train Wreck. I don't know, honeybee. Probably didn't. Well, I mean, that makes me criminal then, Kay, because I've been making a lot of videos about Mrs. P the last few days, and you know, I'm trying to grow my channel, so I don't feel like a criminal though. Just get off YouTube and spend time with your family if you are that broken about it. Instead, she makes herself look terrible every time she goes live. She talks about meals. How are we going to pay for, right? Oh, well, like, so she destroyed their address. She deleted all her emails and she did all this stuff. I mean, we know she deletes videos and stuff, but why would she delete a private email? Well, why ask why? We're talking about Mrs. Portland. I know. Panhandle for the panhandle. Oh, T-scale. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I do not ask. I would never ask for toilet paper. And not ask. I just wouldn't. Asking for money would not be the first thing on my mind when someone passed away, unless I had to pay for their funeral and I didn't have the money, which I wouldn't have the money to pay for someone's funeral. And then I might ask for donations because I need to get that person taken care of, but I wouldn't ask for anything else. It is a lot of drama. Yep. It is a lot of drama. No, long shots are fun because your horse can be on the lead, and then by the time they get around the final curve or whatever, and then they're in last place, or they turn the other way to go back to get them some beer. Long shots are fun. I love long shots. Mark Klein, when I come back with my big winnings, you'll see. I never go to the horse races expecting to come home with more money than I went in with. It just doesn't happen. But it could. Yeah. Honeybee, what are you talking about? No or aren't? I don't know what that means. Yeah, complain about the drama. Well, if you have drama on your channel and you don't want to have drama on your channel, then you have to stop the drama within yourself and what you portray. So, yeah. Honeybee, thanks for being here. Have a good lunch. See you next time. Yeah, I mean, I'm still upset about the 20K for sure, Sarah. I mean, that was a lot of money. Oh, your own cigarettes. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were talking about marijuana or cigarettes. Yeah. No, nobody's getting my address. Yeah, don't send your address to people. Oh, your brother said no attorney would align with that, and she'd be acting differently if she had good. That's what I thought. That, yeah. And the intention. I don't think they would approve of her behavior, but would they not even? Well, attorneys don't want to lose, so. Oh, I know. What I was saying is, I just feel like because I am making videos that are derogatory about people, and so that's not 100% being nice, being kind, I guess, and it creates some drama, and yeah, Sarah, I know. Takeout, I don't know how people, maybe y'all can tell me, but people who eat out 2 or 3 meals a day, how do y'all afford that? My goodness, that's a lot of money. Yeah, Mrs. P might go for a visit, but Mrs. P doesn't drive. Well, thanks, Kay. I mean, I do make stuff. I'm not saying I'm not gonna stop. I mean, I don't plan on stopping. I can't say I never would stop. I'm trying to do other stuff. No, I don't get as many views when I do other stuff, but that's because the people who have subbed to me liked the stuff that I've been doing, and so they may not like the new stuff. So, but if I put enough of the new stuff out, then I'll get subscribers who like that kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to do all of it. Well, thanks, SA. I mean, I'm just saying I feel some guilt. I have a lot of empathy. I'm not an empath. I have more empath tendencies, but I don't think I'm an empath. But oh, I wouldn't doubt if she doesn't. I wouldn't doubt if Natasha goes to the casino this coming week. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. My attorney this, my attorney that. No one will ever know what I'm doing legally. Well, yeah, if you donated to her for that legal fund and she's won't even tell you the attorney's name, or just show a freaking receipt. It doesn't even have to have the attorney's name. You can mark out the name and address and just show something that's got your name on it and that it's an attorney and that there's legal expenses. Just show something. I know you've got receipts. Hey, Irvin, I haven't seen you in a while. Are you ticked turtle gum or all that? Because people keep saying that's you. Then when some asked for refunds, she threatened them. She said she did a call with PayPal, and yeah, I don't know. If anybody gave to Mrs. P, I would say try to get your money back too, Mrs. P. Yes, I agree with that, Kay. The poking the bear and the Mrs. P. yeah, there's just, I know that yesterday Natasha did a video and she gave Mrs. P her final warning and said she was going to send her a cease and desist letter, and that she could never come back to her channel. And since then, unless she's done it this morning, I have not heard Mrs. P mention Natasha. But we all know that that won't last because Mrs. P doesn't have any self-control. It does seem that that she's more transparent about everything but that 20K. Hey Navigator, I haven't seen you in a while. Cleaning the kitchen. Go clean mine. Actually, mine's not too bad. It's all my stuff, so I can't complain. Yeah, I would ask for a refund. That's all I'm saying about that. Let's see. Yeah, maybe those online attorneys. Yes, Kay, because the bad behavior is the only reason that I go to see Mrs. P, because I don't give a flying flip about her coloring pages or her, you know, when she was talking about Natasha this and Natasha that. I mean, I don't need to hear somebody talking about another person like that in a good way. I mean, I'll go watch that person if I want to see things about that person, but if Mrs. P didn't have this crazy behavior, then she wouldn't have almost 1,000 subs. Even though she is buying subs, she just wouldn't have that many. I got a speeding ticket one time. I had one dog at the time. I had a beagle. And I was taking my beagle to the dog park, and it was just this long straight road where kids go at night and drag race. But anyway, I'm on this long straight road. There's a golf course over there on the right side, and then there's a train track and woods on the other side, and I'm just driving, not in any hurry, and I got a freaking speeding ticket. It's crazy. So I get what you're saying, get a speeding ticket on the way to the track or the casino. I got a speeding ticket on the way to the dang dog park. Not another car in sight. And the guy sitting up there with his radar gun came around the curve. There he was. I'm like, dang it. Well, you know, the whole thing about that, the lady and the $5,100, is there was so much back and forth between them in emails where Natasha claimed that she didn't have the money yet, and the whole time the money was in her bank account, or had been in her daughter's bank account, or whatever it was. There was so much. Natasha's trying to say that she didn't do anything. Well, there was just so much proof there that she did. So much. That woman had receipts. Barb's horse racing tips. I'd have to get the races ahead of time. I think I'm probably going Friday because it's supposed to be a pretty day. And I think, yeah, I think I'm going Friday, so maybe I'll do that. You do, Kay? Do you think that, what do you think will be her downfall? I mean, do you think that YouTube will take her down, or I'm just wondering what you think. Let's see here. Yeah, they'll start sending her money to go to the casino. They'll be like, "Oh, you spent all that other money we gave you to feed your 30 members of your family. So now we'll give you some gambling money." Yeah, that's what I thought, Shelly Love. I don't think it means anything. I don't think that's... Welcome, Shelly. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Yeah. Mrs. That's what I thought. I made a video about that a while back. I thought she was printing them off already colored because they had names on them, and then I found out, well, those are copyrighted because that artist actually copyrights all her drawings, and then Mrs. P was filling them in, but she's never showed herself coloring. She showed one last night, I think, or yesterday, that she said she had just started. She held it up. I couldn't see where she had colored anything on it, but yeah, and that's not going to happen, Shelly Love. That is not going to happen. She may get a little bit of money after she gets 4,000 hours in views and gets monetized. But she's not going to get a lot of money. You viewed, then started blocking. Yes, I didn't remember what that was called, but that was a very Natasha dead aunt eulogy. I didn't watch very much of it because I was like, that is just, what the F is wrong with people? I know, that's what I'm saying. She claims that she did, but the evidence shows otherwise, because there is a lot of there was a lot of emails back and forth that, you know, I called, or maybe it was, I don't remember, but there was proof that in that emails and the written statement from the woman, and then, you know, the money had been in her account. Plus, Natasha had told the woman she was only getting 4,000 and something back. So when the woman went to look at the IRS site, it didn't show anything because she had the wrong amount. Yep. Worse than to ask to feel justified wiping your hands of it after all those Facebook posts offering to throw her $100 for gas. Yeah. If I had given somebody $5,100 that was accused of me of not giving them $5,100, you better believe I wouldn't just up and claim, okay, well, I just want this to be gone, so I'm going to give her $5,100. What about Granny's watching? Is she here? Granny, are you here? Yeah, Sarah, I don't know. I've never reported another creator, but I hear people say that they're Natasha said that somebody had struck her about her whatever. I don't even know how to say it. Diavlov. That all those were taken down for now. Yeah, I don't even know because I haven't followed that case at all. I don't know how you say it. Oh, I'm just saying. I mean, Shelley, I think that she'd probably go to the races. You know, she was at the races when her aunt passed away, and not the races, the casino, and she didn't get to. I don't know if she got to gamble that day, and then she came back home. She had to drive back that night, and that's most likely where she'll be, probably Monday or Tuesday. Oh, you think she uses a color? I mean, I did make a video about that, and I thought she was printing them off a color copier, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a gel pen or anything but her sheets that she holds up like that. Yeah, I just think people do. They want to belong to something and they want to feel a part of, and sometimes being part of a community that's not the best community for you to be in doesn't matter if you're just trying to be part of. And you can tell by Mrs. P that while she was part of, you know, she even said she was back full time in Natasha's community. You could tell that she was happy while she was doing all that, but it was just such a thin little thread that she was like tight walking on this little piece of cotton thread that's going to unravel. And when it unravels in Mrs. P's world, it's quick, man. It's like boom. It just fell apart. You spoke to two of the artists that she was using their coloring sheets. Yes, Oaklawn is best if the track is wet and you bet mutters. Alright. Hey, maybe you could give me some tips this week, Mark. I think maybe you're right. I think that, Navigator, I think that you have to be willing to follow through too, and you have to, you know, be professional about it, I guess. Okay, I gotta catch up with y'all again. Oh yeah, I think that T-Scale, I think that it could have actually been somebody who just trying to stir the pot, who may actually be in her community. It could be, I don't know, but it's very possible. Yeah, she's trying to pay her off a little bit at a time. Shelley, that's funny. Hey, Tick Turtle Gum. Are you Irvin? Are y'all the same person, Tick Turtle Gum? You and Irvin? Oh, probably, Navigator. You know, I think she probably can be taken down. Yeah, Natasha Victim. Oaklawn's fun. And Granny, you think Granny's conniving too? I don't know. I mean, I don't see that in Granny, but I haven't been around a long time. Yeah, Sarah, she's claiming, the last I heard, she's still claiming that she only got out of that to avoid the felony and to make it all go away. Yeah, just want to belong. Yep. Yeah, the proof was there, that's right. Hey, Ticked. Hey, Tick Turtle Gum, I see you. Are you Irvin? How many screen names do you have? How many channels do you have? Dyatlov. Thank you. Yeah, this copyright strikes. Yep. Borrow that woman $200. Hey, Tick Turtle Gum. You keep popping up. Oh, so you're... Because somebody came in and made comments whenever I made that video about Mrs. P, because I said she was taking, she was printing them off, the internet, and I had some people that really got mad at me about that, and then somebody, then I found out that those names were because they're copyrighted. My dog's going crazy. Was Natasha trying to monopolize YouTube? I mean, was she trying to kill 20 other channels? Is that what you're saying? Well, I don't want you to be Tick Turtle Gum. I love turtles, though. I love turtles. Ticked or not. I know, Ticked. I didn't know you had a channel either. I saw a video that you did. Dyatlov. Irvin. It is Bizarre Navigator. It's something that I couldn't pass up making videos about. I know it's that. Excuse me just a second. You guys need to settle down in here and be good little puppies, okay? Yep. They are going to be good puppies. Oh, she stole it from Melissa Jade. I mean, well, Shelly, couldn't other people, only one person can report on something or what? I'm just asking, I don't know. Yeah, they charge and they sell them in books, and she's all like, Mrs. P's all like, well, I go to Google now and download. Well, you're still, if it's copyrighted, it doesn't matter where you get it from. It's still copyrighted, but I mean, she acts like she just discovered, where was I? Well, she acts like she just discovered Google or something. I don't know. Melissa Jade gave Natasha the idea. Oh, okay. I got you there. I never heard of it until she started. I saw, Natasha doing it. What? What does that mean? Oh, you do? Oh, I did see something about that. I need to go watch it. Okay, ticked. Okay, ticked, Irvin. Y'all, I don't know Amanda Zananda, but y'all are not going easy on her. Yes. I did notice that, Navigator. I did see a video somebody else made about that incident, and I wasn't watching it when it happened live, but I've seen some stuff about it since, and it did appear that the two of them were both being, dramatic about who was getting the attention. Bye, Roddy Mama. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're going to leave me running? Thank you. Great. Thank you so much. See you next time. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Granny will be part of bringing NC down. I thought you were saying that Granny was doing something she shouldn't be doing. Yeah, T-scale. Navigator, if there's a particular place that we can go watch what was the... I knew when Mrs. P got mad, and then... But see, Mrs. P's had me blocked for so long, I couldn't see her in chat, in Natasha's chat or anything. So I would see people saying, Mrs. Portland this or Mrs. Portland that, but I couldn't see what she was saying. So, yeah, I think so too, Natasha Victim. I think that copyright stuff they can't ignore as easily. Yeah, they do. Okay, that was it. Yeah, she was trying to get pity for... What was Mrs. P's deal? That I can't remember. Remind me what she was complaining about in there. Oh, people were being mean to her. Shelly love. Oh. Yeah, we'll all go sub to you, Tick Turtle. Don't bet a horse named Turtle. Okay. That's a good tip. Yeah, Mrs. P is a giant pity party. Alright. She thinks she's above the law on YouTube. Doubtful. Yes, Navigator, it is from a psychological standpoint. It is very interesting. Yeah, because the Google, if you find something on Google, it's still copyrighted. Well, Is something wrong with my feed, or is that just normal turtle gum? There is a delay. Really? Amanda Zananda? Does she have a channel or something? Does she make videos or lives or all that? Oh. Mrs. P has half a YouTube blocked. I know. She's trying to build a channel and she's over there blocking everybody. And, you know, my attention span is shallow there, T-scale. I'm like, for me to stay on a live for more than 10 or 15 minutes at a time it's got to be really interesting. I have trouble even watching like TV shows that I love. I'm just like distracted constantly. Yeah, the psychology of it. I mean, obviously I like psychology because I got my degree in psychology. So it's interesting to me. Hey, Bright Nova, are you home from work? Or going to work? Kay, Amanda Zanana has 2 channels and she's nasty. Val, go back and watch Truth Fortune Teller's video of NC and AA doing their tarot cards. Oh. NC gives AA money? That's a lot. Really? I gotta watch that. Sounds like something fun. Amanda Zananda. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch all that. So, hey everybody, we've pretty much run Mrs. P into the ground. Yeah, Christine, hey, welcome. Yeah, we're not gonna run everybody or bash everybody, but just a few people, and I'm about ready to leave here because I gotta go eat some steak. Oh, wow, Shelly. Wow. Well, have fun, Navigator. Have fun. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I watch new YouTube and then feel better about myself. Wow, AA doesn't like ticked. Yeah, Bright Nova, I was just saying that I bought some ribeyes the other night and I cooked kind of like beef Wellington. I cooked like that, and so it's a lot of meat, and I was gonna freeze some, but I'm gonna try to eat it, and so that's what I'll be having here a little bit. She's a rabbit hole. I'm gonna have to go watch that. Thanks, y'all. Birds of a Feather. So I did one video about Birds of a Feather. It was all the Birds of a Feather and 2 Peas in a Pod and all that. I think it was called 2 Peas in a Pod. You can still watch it. It's up. Wow, Dirty Deleter. Okay, y'all, like I said, we've pretty much run Mrs. P in the ground and a few other people, and I just want to say that on Sundays I do. Last Sunday I covered some ways to get healthy if anybody was there and wants to report back. I'm a personal trainer, so I have that in my mind a lot. getting healthy and fit and everything. So just something that I want to talk about on Sundays, and we talked about earlier in the video. Some of y'all weren't here yet. Is just to be, do an act of kindness towards somebody every week. Somebody said that they helped a lady at the store, a little old lady at the store. That's very just random stuff like that. You don't even have to spend any money. Mine this week is I'm dog sitting for my next door neighbor. He's got a big pit bull, sweetest dog you'd ever meet. Probably sweeter than mine, my 3. And I'm not charging him anything. It's just being generous, and you can do things and they don't cost any money. It's not costing me a lot. It's not taking a lot of my time, but I feel responsible. Like, I let him out in his backyard and I'm like, oh, I hope he's still there. We can't even get out. Anyway, just try to think about doing something nice for somebody else. You don't have to be a perfect angel. You don't have to be, just who you are. Thanks, Kay. I try to be a good person, but I'm not perfect, and none of us are. We're just trying to do the best we can in life. So everybody, thanks so much for being here. Oh, thanks, T-Scale. Yeah, he does. Well, I mean, he knows I got my 3 dogs that I take care of, so I need to go and let him go out and play in his yard till Super Bowl time. And my dogs are out. Well, one of my dogs is outside. Thanks, Shelly. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. Thanks, Natasha Victim. And I'll probably making another video today about Mrs. P, but I will see you all. I'll see y'all in YouTube, and then for sure on Sundays. All right, bye everybody.